This will be a brief demonstration cut using a Forrest Manufacturing Model 2054R roll saw. So this is one of our vertical blade traveling table saws set up specifically to cut rolls of material. I have a lot of test cuts to do, a lot of different materials, so I'm just going to run through a couple of materials, and then I will also have one longer form video discussing all the features of this machine. For now, I'm just going to discuss the particular material. This material I'm cutting in here is a blue felt gasket material. It behaves like a non-woven fibrous material, and it's actually kind of bitchy to cut. It's wound on a hard cardboard core, and non-woven fiber materials can actually absorb a lot of energy when cutting with a bandsaw. What I found is a couple of quick test cuts on this material is that with the blade I'm currently using, which is a 1-inch wide, 3 tooth per inch hook tooth style blade, the material is clogging the teeth. Instead of just cutting or tearing nicely, it's ripping out little short fibers, and those are catching and hanging onto the teeth. So I'm not getting a very fast cut, and I'm having to go pretty slow to get anything close to a straight cut. This is a really challenging material. Gaskets are meant to be tough, and this stuff succeeds. As far as setup, so this machine has the adjustable workpiece positioning fence. The material is on a roller V-cradle. Makes it very easy to position the workpiece. I'm just taking off a little nibble of a cut, like an inch or so off the end, instead of trying to make full cuts in the middle, just so as I am learning about this material, I am not using up an excess of it. One little trick about this machine, the roller V-cradle, this is a really heavy roll of material. A trick to make life easier, because this stuff moves around so easily, I'm using a magnet on these roller conveyors to make sure the workpiece is not rolling back this way as I'm messing with it. It probably wouldn't, but I'm a little belt and suspenders that way. Blade speed 3,000 feet per minute. Like I said, it's a 1-inch wide, 3 tooth per inch hook tooth style blade. I'm gonna have to go pretty slow to get something close to a straight cut. This material is difficult. Blade tension, we're running about, I'm running I think 55 PSI, so probably running about 16,000, 17,000 blade PSI. As I'm cutting this, I can smell it. Because the blade is kind of sort of burning its way through as much as it's cutting through, I'm getting just a little hint of aroma off this material. Not bad, it's not like it's catching into a bonfire. I'm in the middle right now, cutting through the hard cardboard core. Okay, we're well through now, so it's getting easier. One thing you're not seeing on the machine right now, after we paint it up, get it pretty, we have a big operator guard right here. It's basically yay tall, about 2 foot wide, metal mesh infill, so you can be observing the cut and have a nice, I call it a grocery cart handlebar right here to push the material through and not becoming quite so eye to eye with the bandsaw blade. Also, there's a guard right here. It's off in the paint booth right now that protects the unused portion of the blade. Go collect our prize. And that's what it does. So you get this little bit of furring right here. And this is from the bandsaw. So the bandsaw blade was cutting this direction, pulling down. So as the bandsaw cuts through this hard cardboard core, it smears a little bit of the dust here. Made some nice dust. We have a dust collection system for this machine. It's not hooked up right now. Let's see how this unwinds. It's actually turned out quite, yeah, patience is a virtue, cutting through at a nice, careful speed. Yeah, so this material, I guess there's some synthetic in here. So it, at the pull-out point, it's stuck just a bit. But it is unrolling nicely. So that's actually a quality workpiece. But this material does suck up a lot of power and does require a slow, cautious hand to make the cut. I'll follow this up with some other videos cutting other materials from this customer and others. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please feel free to call or email us at Forrest Manufacturing. Thank you.